everybody. We get ready to start this workout. Look at what's going on with the Senate race and the House Representative race and explain what's going on because a lot of people are frustrated. And they're frustrated because they probably don't understand what's going on. So, yesterday, November 8th, everybody went to the polls to vote. What was the purpose of this going to the polls yesterday? Is to vote for the House of Representatives, which is the two chambers of Congress and the Senate. So whoever controls the Senate, they control like filibusters and what laws get passed. And whoever controls the House, they control impeachment, federal law, passing of federal law, things like that. The Republicans are bracing for a narrow win of 220. The chambers of Congress, the House of Representatives and Senate, they need 435 votes, and they split it, I guess. So let's get right into it. The results, control of the House is still up in the air. The race is neck and neck. So there's some neck and neck race going on, and people, can't, decide on who won what because they're still tallying votes. Arizona is having some issues with these voting machines, and when I went to vote, there was voting machines, and I'm like, why do we even have these counting machines? Because these things can be hacked. So Arizona has some issue with a counting thing. But other than that, that's the only county that has issues. And Arizona had issues during 2020 as well. So the Democrats picked up a seat in Pennsylvania with Fetterman. He defeated Muhammad Oz. You know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania choose this guy over a doctor. So, but I mean, I kind of understand because the doctors have been doing a lot of damage. So I can understand why people didn't go with Dr. Oz. And Dr. Oz, there's a lot of bad stories on him and stuff that he had going on from his TV show. So, he got some bad publicity. There are races that are unresolved. Georgia, between Warnock and Herschel Walker, they gonna go to a runoff, and they're gonna have to vote all over again in December because they're neck and neck, and both don't even have 50% of the vote. So that's what's going on in Georgia. Wisconsin, Nevada, and Arizona. And I said Arizona is having problems with the machines again. So the balance of power will take days to find out. So everybody, we gotta wait. Just like with 2020, we had to wait because of these counting issues and all of this stuff going on. So they're saying the Democrats was able to slow down the Republican red wave by probably messing with the machines or doing whatever they're doing, or they're going to throw the vote again like 2020. That's what's being said. That's not my opinion. That's the news opinion. So Georgia is going to head to a runoff between Warnock and Herschel. So, and the reason why you have this neck and neck stuff going on is people were divided on abortion and inflation. The Democrats' cities find abortion more important than the economy. The conservatives find inflation more important than abortion. So these are the issues that's causing this, is causing this not being able to call these races. So everybody's split between abortion and inflation. So that's what's going on with the 2022 elections. The red wave has been slowed a little, but I don't know, because most of the counties here in Virginia turn red. So the red wave is the counties and boroughs that were Democrat have changed over to red. So that's the wave that they're talking about. They're not talking about getting the Senate and all that. What they're doing is getting people to vote Republican. And people are doing it in these counties and in these boroughs. So the GOP just needs to keep on hammering at it, because they're getting people to wake up. The Democrat Party with abortion rights, the Republicans and the Democrats are going to have to come together and just come up with a plan that abortion should only be done if the woman's life is in danger, like an ectopic pregnancy or something like that, or incest. Make it where women still have access on those grounds, and that's it. Because the states that the Democrats hold, they still want to legalize abortion or have access to abortion, and the other states have striked it down. And if the conservatives get the House, they're probably going to make federal law where abortions are outlawed or something. So, because right now, the women are looking at the population and how their children are functioning and how we're going to protect the next race. And the Democrats want to kill all them all, because they're telling you abortion is great. You need to do that. You don't want to have a baby, you can have an abortion. And it shouldn't be that easy to access unless you've been raped or you have an ectopic pregnancy, where you have to get an operation to have it removed because it's in your tube. Other than that, no. And I say that because I've had an ectopic pregnancy before, and women bleed to death with those things. So abortion should be allowed in those cases. That's it. Because if I wouldn't have had the operation when I found out I had an ectopic pregnancy, I would have died. And my doctor basically said, I don't know how you still made it 2 months with like this and you didn't die. He was like, because most women die from bleeding to death. And I owe all that to God. So this is what's going on with the election. Pretty much the Democrats and Republicans are fighting for the House and the Senate. From what I saw, Kevin McCarthy is going to be the House Speaker. So Nancy Pelosi has been fired, which people were trying to get her out anyway because she's a nuisance, and that January 6th committee is her idea. So this is what's going on with that. So Nancy Pelosi is out, from what I heard last night. So that's what's going on with the 2022 House election and the Senate. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, Salombi. Have a great day.